Hi all, and welcome to Night Rips. So we got through an incomplete box of 1991's Top Stadium Club first series, and after collating everything, which definitely took a long time, I got roughly 95% of the first 300 cards. So obviously I'm going to have to look for more, but that will come over time. But we'll go ahead and move on to the second series. So this should be the second 100. Excuse me, the second 300 cards. So let's do like we did before. Again, there is no cello on these. Just the way Topps did them. Oh wait a minute, this is kind of cool. What's this? I guess this is the poster for it. And I look at it a little bit. That's all it is a poster. But it's a little bit too big without going too far back. But we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull the top 4 packs out, and we're going to do this 4 packs at a time. And this was a very, well, obviously it still had the poster in the top, so it tells me this box has never been opened, even though it does look a little rough. But it is 30 years old, and we all look rough after 30 years. So 4 packs, 1991, the second series. Again, this is the inaugural year. And a lot of the 2021 reprints this year were actually from these cards. We did find the Nolan Ryan and the Ken Griffey Jr. Let's see if we can find any more. I think Cal Ripken and who was the second? I don't remember if it was Randy Johnson or not. There was at least 2 more. Of course, the pack ripping all the pieces. Making sure we're not messing up the cards. I'd rather rip the outer pack than messing up the cards. See if they did the same thing that they did the other one. Actually, it doesn't look like they did. Looks like this is all cards. I'm not seeing any of the weird advertisements. So let's go ahead and run through these. Of course, it should look pretty much like Series 1. Or first series, as they called it. And it does. And I guess by the time you get to the second series, you should know how to read the heat map on the back. Or they're assuming you'd go back and buy more. And they're not sticking quite as bad. Definitely got a little bit of actually, I think that may actually be part of the image, because it didn't feel rough on it either. And Mike Keith, catcher for the Braves. Let's see, oh, there's Fred McGriff, the crime dog, a future Brave and future Devil Ray. But it's still when he was with the Padres, because that's where he started. Yeah, pretty much real similar to Series 1. Again, this is the second 300 cards. So all we're going to see is similar type of cards, just different players. There's Richard Rodriguez. And Norm Charlton. Alright, so other than McGriff, I mean, definitely some players. If you remember the 90s, those are definitely players you'd run into. And this is definitely feels a little bit stickier. The pack feels a little bit more sealed for whatever reason. Of course, I did end up buying this from the same place I bought Series 1, or first series as they call it. So, no clue if they actually bought it from the same place or not. Oh, this one actually does have one of those. Yeah. So this one does have one of those bars system. The way to how to read the heat map. So it's interesting that the first pack didn't. Maybe they just didn't put the members club in the second. I don't know. It's a interesting shot. Can't tell what Brave that is. barely holding onto the plate. Of course, why these I've always, you had to twist them around. At least they're not front and back. They're just, you know, upside down or not. And of course, these are not quite as thick. They're thicker than the Pascal Perez when he was a Yankee. He's a long-term Brave before he went up to the Yankees. But you know, today's Stadium Club, it's definitely a thicker cardstock, and I think it was a few years later when they actually started getting the thick cardstock. But it was still thicker, and of course it was, you know, it's smooth on both sides, or else the image wouldn't have stuck. So it's not the smooth on one side and rough on the other. That was only on their base set, and even that they don't do anymore. It's like this. It's just not quite as thick. But still, definitely a nice set. And I'll be getting some additional years. Actually, I have some additional years right now that I'll be opening up. Oh, here we go. It's Cal Ripken. And I think this is one of the ones actually they did a reprint on, but I'm going to have to go back and check. I know that's one of the the good cards to get. Yeah, anytime you get the Iron Horse, that's definitely a good card. I don't think anybody will ever break his record, to be honest. Not in today's times. Just complete games are so difficult. I mean, not complete games, but a streak like that, just so difficult. I mean, I don't think complete game record will ever be broken either. They do still do that. So that first pack just must have been, it just didn't add one to it. So that's actually how to apply for the membership. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever see people finish the complete game either, because those streaks are just unreal. Scary Carter, another great player. Oh, there's Randy Johnson. And this one, I am almost positive this was a reprint. I'm going to set him to a side to check to see if I've got it even. Oh wow, Gary Carter, Randy Johnson back to back, and of course Chili Davis, another player to remember from back in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, this time I was talking with my son the other day, and we were just talking about the records that will be broken or not be broken. I don't think steals will ever be broken. I think Ricky Henderson has got that one tied up. Innings pitched, complete games, you know, some of the strikeouts, good Lord. The fact that you got Nolan Ryan, of course, Nolan Ryan played till he was 45, 46, I forget exactly. You just don't have people playing that long anymore. There's Robin Yount. And if you're not playing that long, and this is back in the days when people played complete games. You know, it was, there's just no way, you won't have the opportunity to get that record of strikeout. So this is the last pack. Still no fingernails, can't get up under it at all. And I don't have to resort to getting a scissors or something, because that's almost like I've given up. Okay, we got it. All right, let's find that middle one. There it is. And of course, the middle one is the bars system. You can always tell from the back. Oops, not get the card stuck to it. And the card doesn't really stick to it. It's just the other one came off really well. So yep, definitely the bar system. Let's see who we got. Okay. We got Mel Hall. Here's Tony Fernandez. A lot of Padres in this first box, or this first 4 packs. Of course, I say that, we jump right to a Mickey with the Phillies. And I almost have to spin it around every single time. Yep, look at that. Every time. So if anyone's getting... Oh, here we go. So Gary Baines, at least he's okay. But if anybody's getting dizzy, I apologize. Blame Topps from 30 years ago. Don't blame me. Scott Aldred. We got Jeff Offerman. A lonely looking guy there as a Dodger. And of course, saying how easy this was to get apart, and then what will happen? One will stick. Now we got Rock Raines. And then last but not least, we have Harold Baines. Another great player. So again, it's a solid set, about what I expected it to be. I wasn't expecting, of course, I didn't set Gary Carter out, or Robin Yount, because I haven't seen either one of their reprints. But you know, two cards that were reprinted, but I don't remember exactly what year. Is he had Randy Johnson, which this is 91. You know, if you go back and look on his. He actually started off in a, what was that, 1989 Topps. So that would be his rookie card. And then the other one that you could potentially would have been Cal Ripken. And Cal Ripken's rookie was back whenever they did the triple. It was from 1982, so it was a year before, year after, like Fernando Valenzuela or Steve Sakoja. But yeah, you had Cal Ripken right here in the middle. And let's see, it's Bob Barner and Jeff Schwarber. So, of course, obviously, Cal Ripken played a whole lot longer. He played a lot longer than anybody that was in this set. So, it was a good set, and this has been a fun opening. I mean, like I said, it is kind of what I expected it to be. It's just the next layer up. So, make sure, you know, if you want to watch more of this or watch any of the products I do, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified whenever I put another video up. And you know, I always appreciate if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and drop any comments in the comment section below. I appreciate your time watching, and now hearing my dog make a bunch of noise behind me. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye now.